Thank you, Ken. Well, a new cookbook hits bookshelves today. The book is called Too Many Chefs in the Kitchen. I'm feeling that way right now. Joining us this midday, I have to go down the line. We have Dwayne Jordan, we have Leo Griego, and Michelle Watkins, Dwight Hawkins, David Cross, and Dennis Barrage. Thank you all for joining us. We appreciate it. And tell us a little bit about this cookbook, if you will.
This cookbook is in honor of the Diabetes Trust Foundation. Diabetes is the fourth leading cause of death in this country, and unfortunately Alabama has the highest incidence.
Right.
So these chefs came together from all over to support us and to talk about how important cooking is to the diabetic community and how it can actually prevent type 2 diabetes.
Okay. In fact, Dwight is from Kansas City. Anyone else from out of town as well? Nashville?
Los Angeles.
And Los Angeles. Well, thank you all for joining us. Oh, you don't live here anymore? No way. I didn't realize that. Yeah. Well, we appreciate you all being here. And you're going to cook a little meal for us today, David?
Well, yeah, while they talk about the book, I just thought we have something. We're going to make like a little Cobb salad with some fresh crab meat and some avocado and papaya and tomatoes, and kind of give you an idea of some of the light and healthy stuff that we're going to be serving or have in the book itself.
Okay.
You know, and what we're going to do in the book is each of the chefs is going to have basically their own chapter. And we're going to have all kinds of recipes in there with nutritional analysis. And, well, I guess they can talk about that a little bit more.
Well, that's okay. Well, you can go ahead and get started.
What I'm going to do is...
You're multi-talented, right?
I can talk
you can talk and cook at the same time. You've had
so
lots
what we're
going to
do is we're just going to put some tomatoes in a little mold here. And it's basically just a basic salad. We're just going to kind of make it look pretty.
Okay.
And I'm just going to take some fresh basil.
This helps you to stack it,
Yeah, this is all stuff we get down at the farmer's market. This is Alabama goat cheese here. We're going to put some of that in there. Very fresh and real tasty.
That's great. Are you guys making any other appearances while you're in town?
We're actually doing a photo shoot today. It'll be going for a couple hours, and we have a very wonderful spokesman. Dominique Wilkins is our spokesman now for the region.
So, Dwayne, what are you doing in L.A.? You used to be at the Sheraton.
I'm at the Sheraton in Los Angeles.
Oh, you are?
Yes.
They transferred you?
Yes.
Was that by choice?
Yes.
Don't let them transfer you out of here. Are you enjoying it?
I am.
Bet you are.
I am.
Where are you
enjoying it. I'm originally from Baltimore.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, but I miss the South.
Well, we miss you as well.
Thank you so much.
And then you, sir, over there, Dennis Barrage, I'm sorry, you're from Los Angeles as well. What restaurant are you with?
I'm at the Wyndham Bellage Hotel in West Hollywood, actually, a couple miles north of Beverly Hills.
Now, are you guys traveling the country together, or what made you decide to come here to Birmingham?
Well, we're separate. Each one of us collaborated on the different recipes, and we decided that this is a good cause for us on the Diabetes Foundation. And so with Michelle's help and with Chef Jordan, we're getting all the chefs together who are interested into following what is best for diabetes and the recipes and the cookbook, and just it's been a blessing.
Michelle, are there other chefs involved as well?
Actually, there are 10 chefs on board. We actually, interestingly enough, have a chef from Australia that came on board. You can go to the website. It's toomanycooksinthekitchen.com. It gives you a bio on each chef. And it culminates in an event in October, on October 17th at the Sheraton. We're bringing all the chefs together. They're going to cook some of the dishes from the recipes and actually just talk a little bit about diabetes there and support the diabetic community.
That's incredible what he's doing over there.
Great presentation.
Just playing.
Just playing around. Just a simple salad, and it looks so beautiful and unique like that.
Little eye appeal.
That is great. So what is your involvement? Are you a chef as well?
No, gosh, I think I might be now after I've been hanging out with them for so long. No, I'm actually the director for the Diabetes Trust Foundation here in the Alabama chapter.
And then where did this idea come from?
Actually, it came from Chef Glenn, who's also another chef that's on board, the chef at Blue Cross Blue Shield. It was his brainchild, and it kind of just took on a life of its own, and now we have a website, and this is going to continue to be an annual event with maybe a different swing to it.
From Birmingham, but other chefs from across the country have been invited as well?
Absolutely.
Okay, so something for us to be proud of.
Yes,
That's
absolutely.
Great. And what is this called?
It's a Cobb salad. It's got fresh crab meat from the Gulf, and it's got Alabama goat cheese and fresh basil from our backyards, basically. It's got some heirloom tomatoes and some microgreens on top, and the oils are basically just flavored oils. So it's very fresh, it's very healthy, and it's just put together a little differently.
Well, it's beautiful. And is this one of the recipes that we'll be able to find?
Yeah, or some very much like it. Each chef is going to submit about 9 or 10 recipes, and so they'll have a whole chapter, everything from appetizers to desserts, and because all the chefs, Chef Jordan and I kind of got it going, and we just got people that we knew from around the country to come in, and everybody's going to bring a different region of the country into the book, so it's going to be kind of fun.
All diabetic friendly, but anyone could enjoy these dishes.
Yep, we've actually got a nutritionist on who's part of the book, and she's going to be having nutritional analysis and diabetic substitutions and everything for each recipe, you know, right as part of the book. So.
All right. Well, it's Too Many Cooks in the Kitchen.
Absolutely.
That's right, and we'll have a link on our website at NBC13.com. We appreciate you all joining us.
Thank you
very
very
much.
much.
And stay with us. We'll be right back.
You know, you just may be looking for love in all the wrong places. A pre-Valentine's Day poll found that the office is a new hotspot to snag a date. 3 out of 4 people say that they have been with a colleague, and 75% of those also favor keeping it from their coworkers. But I tell you what, we have something lovely in the studio that we are not keeping from you today to celebrate Valentine's Day. Lovely rose petals here. And we're talking about dinner, we're talking about flowers, we're talking about some very nice things here. We have the chef coming back, the executive chef, mind you. This is Dwayne Jordan back again to talk about Valentine's Day for the extravagant.
Pulling out all the stops.
Pulling out all the stops today. All right. And so with all the stops, I want you to sort of walk us through and show us some of the things that you offer. And the first thing that we'll talk about is packages for men and women.
Men and women.
J Spa.
Right, right.
J Spa.
Listen, at J Spa we have the Diva Time. And that's a package just for the females.
Just for the females.
And then we have It's Time for Men.
Yeah.
So they can enjoy themselves as well.
It's Diva Time.
It's Diva Time.
I think I like that.
You like that?
Yeah, I do. You brought just a couple of the items here.
Yeah, a few items.
Some things like, you know, the body gel, the shower gel, and body lotion or whatever that are all a part of this, and the candies and all of that kind of stuff. J Spa, all part of the Sheraton. That's just one package you have to offer. And, of course, when you talk about Valentine's Day, Chef, you have to talk about a lovely dinner. I know you'll be working.
Oh, yes. I'll be there.
Yeah.
A little bit.
A little bit.
A little bit.
Because you have a wife, which, by the way, he's sucking up big time. Because I'm telling you, he brought a picture back today, and we're going to show you this here soon, I promise you. But it's right here if we can get a shot of it. So you'll be working on dinner for the folks who are coming out to Sheraton.
You bet I will. And I mean, we have a lovely package there for them. They can come in and get a suite, you know, a lovely suite, and then after the suite, they come down and have a nice dinner.
Yeah.
You know, our package is here.
So what are some of the things that you have here? I see some scallops with julienne vegetables.
Right, right.
Roasted breast of duck with orange.
Orange and ginger, poached figs, and smoked polenta.
And you're telling me that you haven't been down here very long.
I've been here 4 months.
New to the area.
New to the area.
Wow.
New to the area.
So you're going to have a lot of wonderful things. And by the way, we have to mention this beautiful setup here. I don't know if you're able to actually see this plate, but this was done by someone from the Sheraton. He's in the studio, but on the sidelines.
Yeah, he's a little shy.
A little shy.
A little shy.
Yeah, but a very nice setup
Mr.
here.
Carlos Segura.
Carlos Segura. Very nice setup.
You say that so well.
He's been messing with me about that. And, of course, you have the flowers, as we see the picture there, with the wife.
That's right.
But this lovely, lovely bouquet, or not bouquet.
And that's from Oak Street. Bouquet.
Bouquet.
That's from Oak Street Flowers.
Yeah.
On Church. And listen, you know, when you do this, you start in the morning with this stuff. You bring it out and surprise her with the bouquet of flowers in the morning, and let the day just flow. You know, send her to J Spa for a wonderful package. That afternoon, make reservations, come into the restaurant, put on some nice music throughout the day. And for you men of God, do not put Amazing Grace on. Get some Luther.
Luther Vandross.
Luther Vandross.
Grammy Award-winning Luther Vandross, okay? So you have the flowers, you have the dinner, and you have the spa treatment. Sounds like a wonderful, wonderful day for Valentine's Day. And they still have time to actually do this. And by the way, this will cost you just over $100, but it's absolutely gorgeous. It smells gorgeous, too. Man, thanks for being here.
Thank you so much.
Executive Chef from the Sheraton. Hopefully we'll work with him again.
Get excited because we are putting together some great Valentine's Day ideas on a shoestring budget. We've got some big ideas about how to treat that special someone right. And joining us now is Executive Chef Dwayne Jordan, who is our resident Valentine's Day expert from the Sheraton Hotels downtown.
Thank you.
Tell me some of the things that we have here. These are things we can get pretty, I don't want to say cheap, but
inexpensive.
That's a good word.
Well, you know what I have today is we have some photo frames that I put a couple of neat little pictures from when I was dating my beautiful bride, who I'm sure she's looking at right now, wondering how I got them. Some
You snatched them.
I snatched them. Some flower petals that you can run, as I told, that you can run from your hotel door, your room door, all the way to the bathroom where you have a steaming tub of water waiting for it.
But I want to say something. Guys, don't just give the frame without the picture.
No, you have
I'm sure someone might make that mistake.
You have to have a very nice picture.
There has to be something sentimental in there.
Exactly.
That's
Something
the point
that
of
takes her
this.
back a little bit.
Exactly. Okay, rose petals, you
Rose
said.
petals, that's right. And those rose petals, you put them in